This has obviously been a disastrous season for Arizona football, but we need to be very clear about something. The players are not to blame on this one, especially the holdovers that made the decision to come back. Somebody like Noah Fifita is going to be one of my all-time favorite players. I don't blame him for this. I don't blame T-Mac. I don't blame Jonah Savaiinaea. We watched last year. We watched an offense. We watched a guy in Noah Fifita that was incredibly precise, that was on time, that saw plays before they happened. This is the same guy that Greg Biggins said was as cerebral football player as he's ever scouted. What you saw last year was not a fluke. You come in this year and he's running back, he's snapping the ball at the 4-yard line, and he's throwing it at the 17. There's all kinds of plays like that. Yes, you lost some talent. There's no doubt about it. But you still returned a generational talent at the offensive tackle position in Jonah Savaiinaea. Wendell Moy is an NFL player. Josh Baker is the epitome of solid at center. It's on Brent Brennan to be able to fill out a few of those spots, and that has just not happened. And before anybody says, well, what about the injuries? Arizona was losing games against West Virginia that had more injuries than they do, and they weren't even good. You saw the offense struggle in a big way against NAU. This is just a head coach in Brent Brennan that clearly was in over his head. He didn't really have a plan for what he was going to do offensively, and it's shown. And you watch it. You watched San Jose State last year. A lot of that, their success was off when the quarterback was off script. That's not the same thing here. With Noah Fifita, it just looks like it doesn't look anywhere near the same. There's no quick hitters. There's no getting other players involved. This is on Brent Brennan. He clearly had no plan offensively for what he wanted to do this season. He did absolutely nothing to fill out this roster. He had to fill out a couple positions. He wasn't able to do any of that, and we're watching this. But we need to be very clear about something here. Noah Fifita, to me, is a great quarterback. We have seen it, and wherever he is playing next year, I expect him to succeed. He is big time. Players like T-Mac, Jonah, this is something that was on the coaching staff, Brent Brennan, for a lack of foresight. Now, there are other coaches that I give some credit to. I like Dwayne Aquina a great deal. He's dealt with injuries from day one, but we've also seen that he is a defensive mind that has a lot of knowledge about what he's doing, and I'm totally comfortable with him. Alonzo Carter, I think, is a very good running backs coach, but this comes back to Brent Brennan for me, though. Brent Brennan had no clue what he wanted to do offensively this year, and the same team that struggled to score against NAU is still struggling to score. This is on Brent Brennan. This isn't on the players.